It is day one. I am packing. I said I was gonna vlog this. I am actively sick, which is like a whole nother conversation. I have a very busy weekend. Tomorrow I get my keys for my apartment and Monday is the movers. Somehow in between all of this, I have to create content for Wisconsin State Fair. The common trend lately, which mind you, when you sign up for a campaign with any agency that you work with, you have some kind of heads up, right? But you don't know if you're gonna get it. So I don't like to create content until I get it. But I got the notification a day before I got sick. So when I was preparing and literally like troubleshooting all this stuff, here I am with a fever, a 102 fever. I wanted to launch this 2 days ago, but I have been crying, grieving, physically in pain. And this is the first day where I feel comfortable not only being on camera, but packing and just getting my life together. I am gonna miss this apartment because as you can see, this is a natural light. This is the sunset light that comes in from my skylight. And it's one of those things that like, you don't know what you have until it's gone. And now that I'm about to move into this other space that does not have this, I'm actively aware of how great and how beautiful this space is. Not to say that I don't love the new space that I'm at, it's just they have different feelings. Mochi, his stomach hurts today, so I just fed him some apples, but he's preparing for this move too. I wasn't sure how he was going to deal with this. He only knows this apartment. I got him a couple weeks before I moved into this apartment, and he's almost 5 years old. We're gonna be celebrating his birthday pretty soon, and this new space. I think I'm gonna bring him when I grab my keys tomorrow so he can see this space without any furniture, and then I'll have him here over the next few days until the movers come and actually have like the final big stuff, like my bed frame, my TV, the sectional. I'm gonna drive to State Fair to try to scout out some areas in which I want to take photos. I need to figure out if I'm gonna do this as a tripod, which I'm just gonna bring with me now, or if I need support from one of my friends to help me record. My goal as a content creator moving forward is to have a designated person and to have more of a consistent photographer. I'm still kind of sick. What I'm wearing is just not helpful at all to that, but I need to get moving and I like to be comfy cute when I'm moving. So I'll just show you guys where we're at for now. All right, as you can see, I have my overnight bag, more bags. My bed is gonna stay here for a little bit. You see my sick remnants. I did finish laundry, which I'm pretty happy about. I have many things packed up. This is literally my entire closet, which is crazy because I have 2 closets, but you see I have those packed and some stuff up here too. And this bathroom, let's not talk about it. Let's not talk about it. I have so much going on, so much to do. I have to replace that, close these, and then just in case someone doesn't know, USPS sends free boxes. So as long as you spend a week beforehand, this comes pretty fast. It's priority shipping. It took like 4 days for this one to come. And then I have more coming. They're free. So I have some of my art here. I've been using my shoe rack as like my art shelf, which has been fascinating. This kitchen, like I said, everything's just a mess right now. Just a mess, just slowly packing. Entryway. This is my second bathroom, which, what can I say? Everything's pretty much done. I just need to put them in actual boxes. And then the office. Now, this is what is really gonna be the most concerning. I have all of my documents. One of the things I'm like super excited about and like ready to let go of is the fact that this is the place in which I started my business. So I'm driving around. I found the front gate. It's not that hard to access. I really thought it was gonna be one of those like closed off, but most of the rides are already up. Because Stay Fair did give like comp pretty much the entire day, between parking, between actual entrance, and then between, they gave me about $75 worth of food, plus I can bring a guest. The only thing that I feel like is missing from this package is tickets to CTLC, which I'm on the fence about just purchasing, and some ride tickets, because even the other option that they had was for the giant Ferris wheel versus Spin City, which anyone who knows State Fair, like Spin City is the main ride attraction, because I feel like the Spin City is easy accessible, but I don't know if they know that, you know, they're trying to promote. I got the foodie package, so it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna eat my wings, I'm gonna eat my cream puffs, I'm gonna get the funnel cake, we're gonna have some great drinks. It's one of those things where it's like, maybe we should add a little bit more. Feels like this is the only area that is open right now, open enough for me to actually take a photo. And a few different ideas that they did share as a pitch was to go to a local restaurant instead. So that's also an option. I could go to Saz's, I can go to quite a few different establishments that I love here in Wisconsin and promote them before I promote Stay Fair. So then it can be a twofer. And I love a twofer. I really do love this gimbal. It's one of my favorites. Look at that sunset. Wow. The grounds. You see what I mean? No. There's that sign over there. And then there's this sign right here. Which, at the right angle, can be quite productive. But this is just here. We don't know what this is. This takes up so much space, and I'm not upset about it. I'm really not. So I'm gonna set up my tripod so you guys can see what's up. Okay, I almost forgot for a second that literally I have my watch here. So if you guys also don't know, fun fact, with your Apple Watch you can pair the camera. So it's basically your remote to let you know what's going on. You can see yourself like actively on camera. And I think I'm gonna do like a half up, half down situation next time. But this feels good. This feels more comfortable than everything else. One thing black people gonna do is work in security, okay? And that's one of the things I love about being a black person is they already know. They already know what's up. So they leave me be. But the sun is setting. I definitely want some form of a sunset photo. So that's something I have to be conscious of tomorrow. I'm happy to be here. I was able to try out 0.5, 1, and then 2.5. And I really like 2.5. But as you can see, my hair is growing. This has been 6 weeks since I got this done. And Lord, my hair grows so fast. But it's really because I've been taking the Sugar Bear Hair biotin jellies. So I'm gonna get in the car, I'm gonna drive home, check on Mochi. I think I need to go to sleep a little bit earlier so I can prepare for this move. But yeah, it's a beautiful day and I'm excited to share this content. I gotta get cute and hopefully tomorrow I wake up and I'm not really sick anymore. I'm in my apartment. Oh my god, I haven't shown you guys my apartment. I got the keys, I got my garage opener, I got everything on my list checked off. So now it's just about grabbing stuff from the old apartment. The movers, they are scheduled for, they gave me a window, but he said they might come earlier. So I'm gonna do 11 a.m. for my pickup with the U-Haul for them. And yeah, a lot of money is gonna be spent this weekend, which is like something I'm not too enthusiastic about. But I am gonna try right now to order either DoorDash or Uber. I'm gonna do DoorDash to see if they actually come to my door. I've been testing everything out. Like the garage wasn't working. These people, I feel like I'm the only person who's really prepared for this move for real. But yeah, so I'm excited. Um, I have my camera and stuff with me too. But yeah, I'm ready to go at this point. This is supposed to be a green, but it looks very gray. This is gray. This is not green anymore. This is a gray. They painted this gray. And I asked them several times if they can paint it. They said no, so look what they did. This is a gray. It used to be green. I have videos of it green, so that's exciting to know that they actually listened to me. I'm so happy. Yeah, period. Okay, period. Yep, as they should. The breaker is in this room. Wi-Fi is set up. Windows work. Um, Now it's just about getting stuff in here. I'll look busty, y'all. Busted, and it's not gonna look any pretty. I need to get a headband from my house, my apartment, and yeah, that's really it. I've been thinking about if I had people help me today. I didn't pack the way, however way somebody else would have wanted to pack. I really wanted to do this for me. And then also, my resting periods would have been dictated by other people. So I'm excited because even with the movers coming on Monday, I'm making pretty good progress for it to just be me. And then on top of that, I'm like, okay, what's really going to be left? Genuinely the big stuff. So I'm pretty excited. I've never seen so many white people. But the lifts, the money, one of my neighbors, she did not get out the car until her man opened the door. And that's the energy I want to manifest. Because my last ex-boyfriend, he was the same way. Do not touch a door under any circumstance. And I miss that from me. Me driving today was just like, wow, okay, fine. But the money's going to hit different. I already feel it. I was looking through the app and literally you get half off movie tickets, discounted concerts, there's percentage off for certain restaurants nearby, workout, subscriptions. Like, it pays to have partners. And that's why it's like I'm so ahead of my time when it comes to my clients. But that's what I did when for 777. That was an easy connection. Easy. And it's like, I'm not new to this. But I am young. And that's something I'm trying to like make sure I am not. Like, I feel like I'm getting back to myself. And I was watching Desperate Housewives, and she has cancer, and she just got a kidney. And she said she felt like she was on a lucky streak, and she kept on winning at the casino, and it feels like what feels like this now for me today. Like, I have the State Fair partnership. Shea Moisture reached out. I have the boat with the Duffy team. So yeah, I'm getting excited. I have a little bit left. But do you hear the silence? I'm waiting for the sunset so I can actually see what it's like to be here at night. So yeah, I'm gonna just keep going. I just needed a little bit to cool down. I was sweating my butt off. A lot of couples over here. I think I'll tap in with you guys tomorrow. It's gonna be interesting watching this footage and seeing me go back and forth between the iPhone and the A7 III. I still have to find someone over here who has a good massage chair for my pedicures, and then I want to find a new brow person. I will have to go home and check on Mochi. He seemed fine when I went there, and I looked at him, and he like came out for like a half a second. He's just not running around, so I really don't want to have to take him to the vet. But if that's what makes him feel better, Lord, please. Because I can't move into this space without my little man. Now I have to record again because this is why you can't have, I'm supposed to check everything, which is fine. But it was on the wide, it was on the 50. So now I have to record every single thing over again, which is fine. But I really wanted to show the perspective. This room is huge, which makes me a little concerned that my mattress won't fit at all in my other room. But that room is pretty big too, it's just different. It's just a little bit different. So I'm gonna get my mattress bag, I'm gonna get some cash. It's day 4. I just jumped right into it. It's day 4. This is now Monday, moving day with the movers. I have everything prepped and ready to go in the living room that needs to go. I live currently on the 5th floor, so it's gonna be interesting to see how they navigate the hallway and or the elevator. But yeah, I'm gonna get some cash, I'm gonna get some food, some corner bakery, and then I'm also gonna get the mattress bag. I really should be getting in the car now, and I have a watch. And yeah, I just wanted to make sure I said hello before everything else is in the new space. But yeah, it's raining, which is not fun for me. It's like light raining, but it's still raining, which is like irritating. I think I'm gonna keep my hair just wrapped up for the sake of energy. I also have a doctor's appointment at 5 p.m. because my nana was just like, this morning was not good. I like woke up at like 9:30. I didn't sleep very well. Mochi is definitely feeling better, which is great. I literally like cried all day Saturday night and Sunday a little bit. But he's finally back eating and moving around and excited. I talked to his vet and she was just like, maybe he was just sad that you guys are moving, which is such a mood, like genuinely. But yeah, I'm gonna get moving just because I'm running out of time before I have to pick up this actual U-Haul. Yeah, a part of me doesn't want to get the mattress bag until I pick up the U-Haul anyway. But I don't know. My window is 1 to 3 and it's currently like probably 10:45. So I will get back to you guys very soon. I forgot to tell you guys yesterday, I didn't pack much, but I did end up taking content photos with the help of Zay at State Fair. So that's currently scheduled on my Instagram. I haven't posted on Instagram literally in almost a week because of how sick I've been. I've been kind of doing the notes to try to stay active, but this is me like finally popping back out again, which I hate when I do that. I hate when creators do that, like they go ghost and all of a sudden they have like a partnership, but it is what it is. I was sick, and I don't like engaging with social media when I'm sick. Like I haven't even posted on Twitter, which is a very big deal. So yeah, I'm excited for that to go. While all of this stuff is happening, I'll most likely be either driving or at the doctor's when that is out, so I'll come back to a sweet surprise on my phone. But I was just really happy that that was part of my self-care Sunday. Shout out to Wisconsin State Fair for partnering with me and helping me with this giveaway. Yeah, I think this will be posted much later after all of that's said and done. But yeah, I gotta start looking more at this lens, and I have to figure out where my Zoom mic is because it's not in my purse. Because I think you guys can barely hear me right now. So we're getting it together. This is my first vlog in a very long time, but we're getting it together. And I love this space that I have. I have just a regular tripod, but let me go get some food because I'm wasting time.
Oh my granny. Welcome to my vlog.
It's my vlog.
Welcome to my vlog. Today we got,
Introduce yourself.
I'm the most attractive sibling out of the bunch. My name is Terrence. Ladies, get at me. I'm 21, single. You know.
Sheesh.
You heard me though. Hey, ho, bow, front row, shake it to a bad bitch. Her ass dummy fat, now she wanna grab shit. Another one like DJ Khaled. So guys, we are currently on the road going to Nadina's new house, new apartment. Do you ever plan to own a house?
Yeah. I want to build it though.
That's a super dub.
I want to build it. I don't want whatever. I want a very customized.
What type of house you want? Like a ranch style house type shit?
I want 4 properties. I want a villa, I want a house, I want an apartment, and I want a cabin.
4 properties for what?
1 cabin in Wisconsin. I want an apartment in Miami. And then a house in California. And I'm still trying to decide where I want the villa.
Why?
Why?
Yeah.
Because that's how you leave a legacy. And then real estate is like the easiest.
Legacy to leave?
It's the easiest stream of income. Because I can make the apartment in Miami an Airbnb.
Facts.
And when I'm not there, that's just bringing in income.
I don't know. I would just want it to. I wouldn't want to risk making my own, like building my own apartment just for it.
I'm not building my own apartment. I'm building my house.
I mean, yeah.
My house is going to be in California.
I wouldn't. I mean, I guess since it's yours, since you own it, that takes away the risk. But the thought process that I was going through was I didn't want to risk building a house or building an apartment, building anything just for somebody to mess it up, and then you have to take that money or whatever money you pay for it. And
that's a tripod. You can set it up there too.
Oh.
I thought, because there was a time where I was like, no, I'm never going to own anything. Because my grandparents, they came here, they have 4 houses.
Oh.
So like,
that's kind of how my grandparents are.
I already know how that game goes. But yeah. They kept selling property though. They never asked if we wanted any of it. Because we had a house in Jamaica. And then they sold it.
But
I'm like,
unbeknownst to y'all?
Yeah. Because we were like, she's like, yeah, I sold it because she wanted some cash. And I'm like, dude, why didn't you ask if we wanted to take care of it?
Right.
So I want to rebuild that up for us.
And she still has other properties?
Yeah. We have 3 apartments in Florida.
Oh, living fancy in this bitch.
I mean, each person is living in it currently. So, but originally it was just there. Like if we wanted to take a trip down there, we could go stay there. But because they are no longer living in Jamaica or Wisconsin.
I ain't gonna lie, that's what's up though. Having a house in Florida just to go and visit and chill and shit. Hell yeah.
Need a break.
Hell yeah, that's what's up.
So this is my first vlog since I went to Miami my sophomore year of college. So that was 2016. 2017, I went to Florida. I went to Miami with my friend John. That was the last time I vlogged.
Why haven't you been vlogging?
Because my Instagram has turned into like the space, but I never liked my camera that I had beforehand. This is now like a camera I feel confident, but it's a little big as you see.
I mean,
but it's the quality that I want for what I would want to produce. So I started this.
I haven't seen any other camera bigger than this besides like a video camera, like a, you know, one of those.
A big boy.
That's what you want?
Eventually.
Who carrying that?
But I'm an editor, so I don't have to. Most of those people rent them.
Okay, feel you.
But I have a friend, he owns it, and he like keeps it and carries it with him all the time because he just doesn't trust that it's gonna be safe, because it's like 10K, 10 plus for that camera. This was $25, so it adds up.
Yeah, I went on TikTok and I seen like somebody built their own camera, like, and it cost hella, like you said, like it's almost 10K, I think.
Yeah, I bet.
Like he had a rotating stand and whatnot.
Yeah, the rig, oh my god.
like his.
A dream.
I don't know. His shit looked fired up.
Screens. It's like a very bad omen. You don't want to bring any broken screens or broken mirrors into a place.
That's from your Jamaican culture? Yeah, I heard a lot about it. Guys, we still on the road. Thumbs up. Like, comment, and subscribe. I don't know.
You're so close.
Okay.
So think like tripod, think like, selfie stick.
I broke some motherfucking glass in a goddamn elevator and then tried to switch that shit up.
I don't cuss on my platform.
I broke. Let's see how I can make this intriguing. Without cussing.
You need to say what happened.
Nah, you gotta put some emphasis and spice, some lorries on it.
Okay. You could do a clickbait, how I almost broke my finger.
How I almost broke and cut and severed my arm.
My toes, my feet.
My toes, my feet, my eyeballs, and my goddamn dick.
Hello, inappropriate.
Dick ain't a cuss word.
It's not a cuss word, but it's inappropriate.
So you gonna say that? You gonna say people can't say damages?
I'm going to cater towards it because I used to be a camp counselor, so I have a younger crowd. So yes, they may be 14, 12, and they may be in environments where there is, but I don't want their parents to be like, why are you watching Adina? Turn her off. I don't want that for me.
I hear you.
And then I have my niece and nephew.
Oh, god damn it.
They're eventually gonna watch all this stuff back.
I guess she has to be an astounding role model.
I mean, I will bleep it.
Oh.
If that helps.
Ugh. Bleeps is just so. Ugh.
I can bleep it for sure. For dramatic effect.
Nah, if you ain't gonna hear the whole thing, why bleep it? That's just like eating a half a sandwich knowing you're fully hungry.
Ooh,
like, okay. You gotta give it your. It's all or nothing, really.
I mean, well, there you go. There it is. So I guess you're choosing nothing.
Yeah.
How unfortunate.
So I could just say goddamn shit, bitch, hope, fuck, and you go.
You're just making my editing a little bit difficult, but yeah, go for it.
You seen them TikToks where it's like they had the it was like what I'm trying to explain. It was like a trend where you had this voice recorder on your phone, and then every time you cuss, it would bleep out like every cuss word you said, type shit.
Okay.
So people would just be like, people would just be like throwing cuss words out, and it's just like that's how it be. That shit was funny. That stuff was funny.
It's okay. Do your thing. It's just literally gonna be bleeping. You're gonna realize how much cussing you do.
I'm gonna help her out, chat.
I'm dead. Oh my god.
When the last time you went to church?
Christmas? I'm a virtual church person, so every morning I
Are you a religious person?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
For sure.
Can you go more in depth?
I've explored different religions. I was Buddhist. I did practice Rasta for a little bit, but Christianity is my home base. My mom grew up Catholic, so she leans more heavily Christian, and I do now. But Buddhist, Taoism, and Rastafarian was the three during college before I settled back into Christianity.
I used to be a Christian. I don't. Okay, see. I'm not sure if I'm religious or not yet. And I say that because Christianity, the word Christianity is defined as the followings of Jesus. So if you are a follower of Jesus, that makes you a Christian. But
Our Lord and Savior.
Christianity is also tied into religion. I can explain, besides the fact of, the different denominations and whatnot. You know what I mean? That's what I think of That's how I think of it when I think of religion, and then like the different, what am I trying to say? The different ways people practice religion. You know what I mean? No? Yeah? No, yeah, no. Like, there's different denominations. I'm pretty sure you've been to different denominational churches, am I right? Mm-hmm. You see how different they are when it comes to Catholicism and what's the other one? Baptist, Presbyterian, Lutheran, all that. You know what I mean? What's the difference in, like, I guess they accept wine and bread differently and whatnot, but what really is the difference between denominations? How they follow Jesus? And if that's the case, how does that make it religious? Why couldn't you call Jesus a Buddhist, a Baptist just as much as you could call him a Christian? You know what I mean?
In most of them, there's different versions of how God saves us.
Yes.
So that's what makes them different.
Bye, vlog.
Okay.
All right. It is, what are we on, day 5? I have no idea what day we're on. I do know that I'm finally back at work. And as you can see, this is my new office space. I still haven't figured out like the kind of flow that I want to have, but your girl had a very long, busy day yesterday. So I just wanted to make sure I got on here to say hello. I'm super excited because as you can see, I'm finally in a rhythm, I'm finally in a flow where I can post, where I can record, where I can balance all of my different hats. This is the first time in my life, and I think it's a testament to the peace that I'm going to have moving forward. And yeah, I'm just grateful to be in this new space. This was my first night. What was I saying? Oh, I'm happy. This was my first night here in this apartment, and waking up just hit a little bit different. Having my first meetings hit different. Like, I'm actually pretty excited. The maintenance people are coming. Again, peace. Because, not to say my last apartment took too long, but it was definitely no sense of urgency. And I just got 2 phone calls from 2 separate men. So, my curtains, blinds for my balcony needs to be changed out. The rack in my closet needs to be swapped out. And then he needs to touch up some paint. Because I don't play that at all. Like, at all. So, yeah. I took a shower, so my curtains is up. Like, it's literally a vibe. The only thing missing, I just need to build Mochi's playpen. And then I need to get groceries. And then Judd, my coworker, he's like, you need to start decorating ASAP. He missed my dollar bills. I had this $1 million bill that I used to hang at my old apartment when I was looking to like decorate. And it was just like a mental note, not only just emotionally of how much I can obtain, but also that I need to hang something. So yeah, this was a very, very old vision board. And the reference they used was break in case of emergencies, which, is a great space to be in. Raising Cane's opens. I know a lot of people give really horrible reviews for Raising Cane's. I love Raising Cane's. When I used to be a recruiter for my college, that was my favorite stop in between. I think I first tried it in Kansas or Missouri, one of the two. But I was driving back home and I ended up running into Raising Cane's and I was like, what is this? Obsessed. And this is the first, that was in 2019. It's now 2024. This is the first time we're having one in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And technically it's Glendale, but I'm gonna still give it to Milwaukee because I once had a craving for raisins and I drove all the way to K-Town, which is Kenosha. I'm pretty sure that was Kenosha, near Racine. And it just the drive was okay, but not worth the time in which I literally ate there and then had to drive back home. But yeah, I have quite a bit of work to get done because I literally haven't been at work for almost a week, which is crazy to think about. Me being sick, I went to the doctor yesterday and they basically said it was just a viral infection, but since it's gone, it's not going to be that big of a deal. I'm going to do some tests because this is now the fourth time. I shouldn't be getting sick this often. I've been having a lot of health issues of the last 2 years. And it's all been different things. So either I have really bad luck or something else is going on and we just aren't able to find it. And as a black woman, I'm hypersensitive to how doctors not making it like a priority to make sure you're good, you're okay. I've been misdiagnosed so many times, it's actually not funny. So I'm going to make sure to see my doctor because it wasn't even her. This go round, it was a different space, a different man. But I needed a work excuse for not contributing any much. I mean, I do a lot. I have social media is already scheduled. So I'm technically always working, but not being able to produce what I needed to produce. But I really think this time was meant by and created by God to allow me not only to physically rest before I took on this journey of moving into this space, but then also to have this space. I took off yesterday, so I wasn't working at all. I wasn't going to anyway until I saw a doctor. But it's just a no, like, take your time and really take care of yourself because what's the point if you're not gonna be well, you know? So yeah, I launched the State Fair giveaway and they were like super excited. It was so cute. And we have so much, I mean, this is my first giveaway. Like, this is my first time like doing a public giveaway. I get tickets for stuff all the time, like genuinely all the time. But this is the first time I'm publicly like partnering with the company and being like for Sparta, like fight for that, which is just so funny. But it's nice seeing like who's engaged. It's interesting seeing who they tag too because Milwaukee's pretty small, so the engagement is quite interesting. And one of the things I'm trying to be conscious of, especially like as I move forward in my content creation journey, which is why I decided to move to YouTube, is my followers, from what I've observed, like I have a lot of people, and it was actually because one of my, what I thought was a friend, ended up letting me know that I was a rival. And I was like, oh, okay. Like, I didn't realize I was a rival. I've always thought of rival as a negative connotation, and he doubled down and was like, no, I want to be better than you. And that let me know that like not only I'm not really appreciating my greatness and my resources and my time, but that there are people like trying to, because when I think of rival, I think of like stepping over, you know, doing horrible things to try to like out like that person. And I took that personally. So now I'm like, okay, if this person who I thought was a really close friend is now telling me I'm actually one of the people that they're in competition with, how many other people feel this way? How many other people are around me to not only, you know, get the resources in which I've obtained, but like take notes? And it's like, if you're taking notes, why shouldn't I benefit from that? And the best platform for me to benefit from that, and because I'm a teacher, I'm very much like, if my friends, if a peer, if a client reached out to me asking for knowledge on something I know about, I'm going to provide that. Like, that's just in my nature. But I realize I'm doing myself a disservice by not having some form of income stream, especially with me being in a new bracket, me being in this new space. Like, I should get paid for this. And I do get paid. Like, this is clearly a paid partnership that I just did, but like on the long run, you know? And I don't feel comfortable being in a vlog talking camera mode on Instagram. I'm gonna try. I really am. But this feels more comfortable for me. YouTube is where I live all day. Like when I'm working remotely or I'm just living my life genuinely, I usually have some form of a vlog on. Like me preparing for this move was me watching a vlog. So that's why I was like, well, why don't you re-enter with a new space and something you literally watch all the time. I watch 20 minutes, 30-minute long vlogs on people's lives, and I'm invested. And that's the kind of audience I want to attract. People who like actually want to get to know me, want to know the information which I have, and see what cool stuff that I'm doing. Eventually I want to move into doing more like tech things where I'm talking about editing, where I'm talking about filmmaking, where I'm talking about videography, where I'm talking about my degree, where I'm talking about content creation. I want to slide it in my like day to day because that's kind of how like I flow. But yeah, for now I'm gonna stick with the vlog, and I have 2 more days. It's Tuesday now, so after work today I'm going to finish cleaning the kitchen. Mochi is still at the old apartment right now, and then I'm going to clean this evening. Tomorrow I'm back in the office, which is going to be interesting, very strange but interesting. And then Thursday I hand over the keys. So I have to get my spare key from my sister and drop off one of the cribs too. And yeah, then Friday we're at State Fair. Which is going to be insane. I don't know if I'm going to include that because maybe that could be like a cute little end to this vlog, potentially. But I really could cap it at me closing the door to that old apartment. So I hope you guys are, doing well. I mean, I'm sure if you're watching this is just going to be a straight through shot. So, but I still hope you're doing well. I really do. I hope this message receives you and finds you. And this space, the word today was growth. For my church this morning is growth, and being able to receive that I deserve to grow. And my pastor, he said, I hope the space that you're in makes you uncomfortable enough to grow. And that's really what happened in my old space. I was mad uncomfortable. It was just me even doing laundry last night in my own apartment. It's such a small thing, and a lot of people who have the laundry in their apartment, they're gonna be like, girl, like. And I used to be one of those people. My apartment before this first one it had a unit laundry, but I will never, ever, 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 ever go back to coin laundry ever again. It was my first one. Praise God. It ain't gonna happen again. So even those little things where I was uncomfortable, like there was so many different ways I was uncomfortable in that space, that I know eventually this space will make me uncomfortable too, and I will need to move on. But for now, this is literally a perfect fit, and I'm excited because the maintenance people are going to come and fix all the things. They called so quickly. And yeah, yesterday was definitely a day, so I did not vlog at all. I was at work physically, and now I'm here for my walkthrough with my old apartment. I almost forgot pots, and I almost forgot one of my like Jamaican staples, so I'm happy I've been taking my time this go around. Hold on, I gotta pee. Okay. Oh, child. The AC is not working in here, which is making me really upset because thank God I wasn't here when it stopped working. I think it just needs new batteries, but I really don't have the emotional capacity to try to provide that for them. Anyways, I am sending the emails for the State Fair giveaway winners. I use this like automatic raffle, and then I tried to make sure it was at least one of them who did an extra like share. It ended up being both of them, so I was very happy about that. Yeah, I feel like I'm just like moving at the speed of light at this point. There we go. I'm going to be giving away my couch here. There's a mirror, there's some chairs. I almost forgot my pots and my Jamaican staple. It's my lunch break right now, so I'm a little irritated about my timing, but this is the last time I'm gonna have to drive over here, so I'm very grateful. I do want to show you guys how big this space is. It's crazy, because I really hated this apartment for many different reasons, but I need to face the other way so you guys can see how beautiful the light was. This is me opening the drawers, so I made sure I didn't leave anything. I gotta get a Gorilla Pod for sure. Again, I left my Rode mic, which is so frustrating. I think I'm gonna be like one of those people who like have their phone moving forward. 'Cause at this point, I'm not really carrying around that little guy. Mr. Harris, he's coming up. He said he's gonna take care of the other stuff. Literally everything in this apartment looks pretty decent. It's just a matter of if they're gonna charge me for the floorboards and the floors, because Mochi like tore them up, and then the walls, which shouldn't truly be a whole bunch. I bought some paint once upon a time, because I was gonna attempt to try to touch stuff up, but no, they're gonna have to paint the entire walls, which shouldn't be my cost at all. But if it is, I'm gonna ask for an itemized receipt for sure. Yeah, I feel good. Yeah, I'm just tired. I gotta take out the office. Oh, this is so cute because it's gonna be like the real office. My family got me this for, what is this, Christmas? So, let's try to, I kind of want to give a tour so you guys can see like what this space used to be. Let's do it. Okay, so this was the living room. It was quite massive. Like you see, these windows were huge. This is my bedroom. Just a few stuff like those. That was my light. My light's here. But it isn't too bad. This was a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. So you'll see here, nothing too crazy. Shower, toilet, me, hello. But this was the office space here. So this is what I mean by like Mochi tore it up. It's not, this is pretty bad. And that's pretty bad. But overall, decent. This was a burn because my computer cord lit on fire. So one of the things I did appreciate about this apartment was the skylight up here, which led all the way through the kitchen. So yeah, this is the last few items. And then the second bathroom, which I'm gonna miss dearly, because now I have to like keep my bathroom clean at all times. But tub, that was my non-negotiable when I first moved in. So not too bad, not too shabby. Very, 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 very happy for, very grateful for what this apartment did for me and how it served me. This next one is definitely gonna do way more, but this was like a perfect fit for what I was trying to accomplish and where I was in my life and my healing journey. Especially building my business, especially now being 5 years with my business, gaining visuals. It's just crazy. It's crazy to think about like who I was when I first entered here. Mochi, today is Mochi's birthday. So Mochi was literally like this small. I'm pretty sure his birthday might have been earlier, not gonna lie, but I did get him August 1st. That's what the photo says. So yeah, just waiting, truly. I have my laptop downstairs. I'm just like, I need to shower eventually. Yeah, and it's gonna be nice to not drive over here anymore. I will say that. I will say that. I'm gonna go see if my property manager is downstairs so she can do a walkthrough with Mr. Harris, and because I'm crunched on time for sure. And then I'm gonna try to take some photos in here as like my farewell. So yeah. Second apartment, here we come. Oh, Mochi yesterday, because I did not vlog yesterday. Mochi is finally in a new apartment. He's not too sad, like not as sad as I thought he was gonna be, but he's definitely adjusting. He does not like the hardwood floors because in here there's all carpet, and the only place there's hardwood floors was the kitchen, but now literally everything is hardwood floor except for my bedroom, and I'm in a 1-bedroom, 1-bath. So I think he's definitely adjusting when it comes to his paws. His nails definitely need to get cut. He just needs a doctor appointment just in general. But yeah, that was fun last night. Bittersweet for sure, but fun. Because waking up to him this morning was like really cool. I got him this playpen, which I'm on the fence about. It's $60. It wasn't too deep of an investment, but I definitely am feeling like I should pay that $100 from, I think it's like Clearly Love Pets or something like that, and get like an actual door for him to like come out if he so chooses. So it was a quick buy, but I don't know how to do that transition without it being weird. Growing out my nails, like there's no tips on my nails right now. They're all pretty much an overlay. I was still on the fence about whether or not I want to continue with my nails and my nail tech, just because that would mean driving to Milwaukee, and I just need to just get my beauty stuff in order in general. And yeah, hopefully I can get a good chunk of my security deposit back, if not all, and keep it pushing. Tomorrow I'm going to State Fair. I don't know. I gotta take out these twist toes. I'm really pushing it, like really pushing it with these twists. So that'll be what I'll do this weekend. And yeah, I'm just happy. I'm grateful. I've been getting a lot of flowers. All my friends have been checking on me. Those who knew I was sick, and Anana's calling my phone, blowing it up, and like I love her. It's just she gives me anxiety because she's like, okay, there has to be a solution. So yeah. Talk to you guys later. Okay, I just need to hop on here because I need to close this out. It's about 2 weeks later since I've officially moved in. I've rearranged the space like 6 million times, but I still haven't found that like comfortable resting place. I do love it here. It's one of those things that like I just really can't get over at this point. This is something I worked so hard to have, and something I really, really, really have been praying for. And I just thank God every single day that I wake up here to be able to do what I love in a space that feels comfortable, in a space that feels like peace. I'm just like overwhelmed at this point, just because there's so many things about this time period and this transition that makes it not only difficult, but just like a rebirth, which is why it's been hard for me to document this process. But I'm gonna end it here and just say there's more vlogs on the way, more things on the way. If you want to keep up with me and know what I'm up to just more closely, Instagram's definitely going to be the best platform. I'm working on getting my TikTok, so I'm just as consistent as I am on Instagram. But this is going to be more of a personal, one-on-one, vulnerable space that I tend to keep up with. I just needed the last 2 weeks to really settle in, so that way I can like get my life together to set the tone for this next chapter. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, because your girl is back. She's here. And yeah, I love you guys so very much.
I hope you have a great day or great night, whatever time period in which you're watching this. And let this be I don't want to say a reminder, let this be a testimony to what you can accomplish. Because I know for me, I was watching a lot of moving tours and moving vlogs, moving vlogs, and it was like, when is my turn? Like, I was praying for this apartment and got accepted within 3 days. Like, all the things that you're worried about is going to work out in your favor because God got you and it's meant for you. So let this video be a sign for all the great things that are going to be happening for you in this next chapter. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video.